And we are going to be starting with the one and only Team Samurai X1. I want to see his first video, and then we're going to go and watch one of his most recent videos and kind of compare the difference. Hey guys, this is James with RogueDuelist TV, where we talk all things Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome to the channel. So I'm very excited to say that we're going to be starting a new series on this channel. So being a small Yu-Gi tuber, I started in early 2020 and I've grown a decent amount since then with RogueDuelist Trade. Now we started RogueDuelist TV, and honestly, I've been fascinated with the journey of other successful Yu-Gi tubers and their humble beginnings and being able to grow to the success that they are now on YouTube, which then gave me the idea of doing a new series of a then and now for the best and top Yu-Gi tubers right now on YouTube. I think this is going to be a very exciting series. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited to do it. And we are going to be starting with the one and only Team Samurai X1. So as of the recording of this video, Sam is sitting at about 317,000 subscribers. And on YouTube, that may not seem gigantic, but within the niche of Yu-Gi-Oh, I think he's like top 2 next to like Simply Unlucky. Now I'm starting with Sam for a reason, because I could argue that he's probably one of the main reasons that got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh. So Konami's really good with their nostalgic type of products, and Dual Power came out in early 2019. In a video on YouTube actually piqued my interest in my feed, and it was one of Team Samurai's videos on Dual Power. So he was actually the very first Yu-Gi tuber that I watched, and when I watched his channel, the guy was so engaging and so entertaining to watch. Absolutely hilarious. He's a nut. But it really did get me excited to go and get Dual Power. I actually pre-ordered a box of Dual Power, which for me was a big deal at the time, for like 30 bucks or whatever the MSRP was through Amazon. And I got my box, opened it up, and I pulled my very first Impermanence, and I had no idea that was even a good card until my brother told me later when I sent him a picture of all of my pulls. I ended up pulling the very best card in the set. There was just things inside of his video to where he is just such a character. He just says things that are so hilarious. Like he'd say like, holy macaroni.
Holy macaroni, guys. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. Holy mac.
Or literally Dual Power.
This is literally Dual Power. Literally, this is Dual Power. This is literally Dual Power.
He would say that so many times it ended up becoming an inside joke with me and my wife. But I absolutely love the guy. A lot of people give Team Sam a hard time, but I would definitely say the people that do follow him and enjoy him, because the guy is an entertainer. And honestly, I absolutely enjoy most Yu-Gi tubers, and I feel that each Yu-Gi tuber kind of has their own place within YouTube. But I do believe that Sam helps set the standard in terms of quality and entertainment within the Yu-Gi tubing realm. So Sam started his channel about 8 years ago. February 2012 is his very first video. And we're just gonna jump into this, guys. I wanna see his first video, and I also wanna see like the first video where he actually shows his face. And then we're gonna go and watch one of his most recent videos and kind of compare the difference. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Hello guys, it's Team Samurai X1 here. So today I'll be showing you guys a new segment. So today earlier I was on checking just curiously checking for OCG ban list so far, and what I really saw was something that was okay, that helped me a lot, and something that really sucked. So I heard that Trap the
Okay, so first off, he is absolutely like a little kid. He sounds like he's 10 years old or something like that. Then I know he can't be that young, because I think he's like ending college or something like that right now. So he's got to be like in his 20s. So maybe he's like 12 or 13. But this is hilarious. But it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! March ban list discussion. So obviously he's going through cards that he thinks is going to get banned. Trap Dust Shoot makes sense. I know that was kind of a prominent card back then. So let's keep watching.
Hey man, that's not that. I don't want to Trap That Shooting on a lot of my decks. I just run it in like X Sabers maybe, but that card is really great.
What does that even
but
do?
It's I heard that was getting banned from the OCG ban list.
Activate.
Trishula is getting banned. That hit me a lot. Trish like one of my favorite monsters. Spore is getting banned. Glow Bulb is gonna get banned. That's what I saw.
So I'm assuming
that,
he knows that's banned.
That thing right there.
Even though it's February 20,
that hit a lot of plants.
So I think he's doing a prediction.
It hit a lot of junk topos for the Quasar.
So obviously he does a way better job now, because I have no idea necessarily. He just kind of jumped right in. Maybe he did say he was doing predictions, but I missed it if he did. It's a pretty good job. He's putting images on top of his video for his very first video, especially being like a kid. It's not bad for a kid. He's doing pretty good.
Quasar deck. So that really hit them a lot. But today, for my favorite one that I really saw was this card. she didn't smoke signal. Okay. As soon as I saw that card at the semi-limited list,
that's a
I was like,
sick samurai
thank
card.
you God for giving us she didn't smoke signal back. She is.
Alright, he's still kind of hilarious. I mean, he just says very funny things. He's very out there, and he's very transparent, you know, just like, thank you, God. There's certain things that he says that just coming from him is hilarious.
She and smoke signal is really great. Since they hit this last format,
Oh my gosh,
this format,
funny.
sorry, September ban list, this card, so they made a new 6 Samurai build, the Assassin build. That build was really, really great. I run the Asceticism build too, and with only one Shin smokes.
I really don't know what he's talking about, but this is hilarious and this is awesome. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job for a kid starting a YouTube channel. I'm impressed, you know, at least for a little kid. I've seen some other little kids attempting to make Yu-Gi-Oh channels, and you know, you don't really know what's going on. Cameras going all over the place. At least he has a topic that he's trying to discuss and he's going through it. He's providing some opinions and stuff. For a little kid, he's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead in one of his first videos where he actually shows his face. Okay, so I haven't even clicked play yet, and this is hilarious. It just looks like a little Sam. So let's go ahead and watch this.
What if you're in this situation? Special summon Cyber Dragon. Oh shit.
What's going on?
And now I will tribute Cyber Dragon to summon Sue.
What is this?
Cyber Dragon effect activate. And now you will overlay
What
these
is
two
he doing?
from the Wato Dragon you got from the Cyber Dragon with the Atom. I got this. Yeah, so then now they go detach from Autumn and now get rid of D, bring back the guy from the graveyard or your hand, and then tribute or whatever and get another Autumn out. Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Or this happens. And now I will tribute Cyber Dragon to summon Sue. Cyber Dragon effect activate.
I have no idea why he keeps sticking out his tongue. I have no idea why he's doing that. He is hilarious. You can look at him. He's wearing his like Aeropostale shirt from back in the day. If you guys have grown up in that era, I'm sure that brings you back. I had a ton of those types of shirts. But this is absolutely like, what's going on? But for some reason, I want to keep watching it.
And now you only these two for the Wato Dragon you got from the Cyber.
Why is this being fast forwarded? What happens? I don't know what's happening.
Activate.
He's wearing a different colored shirt, so this is like he's in the same seat. Activated bottomless. He went through some type of crazy play that I had no idea what was going on, and then his opponent activates bottomless trap pull. So I guess this was an attempt to make a skit. I don't know. It was entertaining. I give him that. That was absolutely hilarious. And he's just a little kid, so I mean, this is this is very funny. Let's keep watching. Okay, I guess that's it.
Hey guys, it's Sam from TEAMSAMURAI. So yeah, as you guys can see the last video clip, I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of action, kind of whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Today I was just wanted to talk to you guys about heretics, and here you go. You guys get to see my face again. Not again. It's my first time showing you guys my face. So don't.
Oh my gosh, he's definitely far more polished than he is now, but you can't blame him. He's just a kid. Starting a YouTube channel as a kid and growing to like, what, 317,000 subscribers within the Yu-Gi-Oh niche. Man, you gotta give hats off to the kid, man. You gotta give hats off to the guy. He's doing a good job. He's got music in the background. He kind of had something in the beginning to basically engage his audience, to kind of get them into the video, even though I didn't know what was going on, but it was fun to watch. He's talking about a hieratic deck talk, so obviously that's kind of the discussion. So he's kind of going through a combo, I guess, in the beginning, and now he's going through the actual deck profile, I'm guessing.
Cyber Dragon. He's like a Cyber Dragon, and it's awesome. And he gets a second effect. And then you tribute him to summon Sue. So it's pretty amazing. And then he gets his effect, and you guys all know it. Special summon like a normal dragon monster, like Wato Dragon from your deck, hand, or graveyard. And then you go off.
Who's recording this video? This is hilarious. Was somebody recording him when he was doing that skit? Maybe it was his brother or his mom or something like that. I don't know, but this is funny. I'm glad he's got family members or friends that was helping support him in this, because, you know, hey, it worked out.
Adam, random D, bring Sue back or something, and then you go off. You just go off. But the thing is about Heretics is that
he has the exact same impressions and hand gestures that he does now that he did as a kid. These little like waves and these little nudges and stuff that he does. It's hilarious. He's literally the exact same person but in kid form. He's like a cute little kid. Let's go ahead and actually start looking at one of his most recent videos and kind of see from then and now how he's changed. All right, so he's actually done an updated competitive hero deck profile, which I haven't seen. I'm actually interested in this because if you guys watch this channel, you know that I like heroes. That's kind of the main deck that I play. But let's go ahead and see what he's got going on here as his most recent video on September 29th, 2020. These animations are nuts. What a crazy transformation from where he was to where he is now. Look at this. And he obviously, I'm sure he gets help, but man, this is nuts. Look at that. That's nuts.
Be sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.
So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Samurai X1 here. Happy Tuesday!
Notice the editing that he has in his videos, the animations that he has, the things that pop up. Those are things like, man, I absolutely admire that in this guy. He does a really good job in just like keeping you entertained, keeping things visually appealing in his videos as things are just constantly changing and going on. I know putting things in the middle of your videos and adding things throughout takes a lot of time. This guy is definitely putting a lot of time in editing his videos. And the fact that he brings out so much content on a weekly basis, he definitely makes it a full-time job.
You guys are having a wonderful day because you know I am. In today's video, I'm coming at you with the competitive hero deck profile for the new September 2020 ban list. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Heroes has been one of those decks that lurks in the shadows every single format. And if you're not prepared to face against this deck, you're literally gonna get OTK left, right, and center.
And I love that stuff that he does. I mean, I don't know, it's always hilarious when he's just like slapping you as the person watching the video. And he does a great job.
The deck is gonna slap you left, right, and center, man. Seriously, the deck still does what it does best, OTKs. And you guys know what Dark Law does? Is basically the law. Law and order, bro. Come on, man. This is one of the hero lists that
He's a comedian, man. The guy is very entertaining. He's hilarious, and his content is good. His content is actually very good. Let's keep watching.
10 for 10% off this brand new Rise of Heroes playmat. So make sure you guys get his playmat in the description box below. And as always, for those here on the channel for the very first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure you guys turn on this.
This is always hilarious.
Turn on that bell. And don't forget to break uppercut elbow and make sure to explode that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. And you know what?
So when you have somebody asking you to like your videos like that, it's like, why should I even ask people to like my videos? Honestly, man, this guy's hilarious. I mean, what the heck? I like his videos just because of the extra effort he puts into asking people to like his videos. So guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it there. I mean, Sam, I would say from the very beginning, and giving him some grace because he was just a little kid and did his best editing his videos, the guy had actual topics that he went over during his videos. It was kind of more concise and there was a purpose to the video. He also had some decent editing. He had cards popping up on the screen. In his second video where he actually showed his face, he had like a skit in the beginning to kind of keep it entertaining, which kind of foreshadows what he does now. He does a lot of stuff kind of to keep things entertaining at the very beginning. He's like the same Sam, you know? I mean, honestly, he's grown leaps and bounds from where he was to where he is now. I would say he's like a 9.5 out of 10 just because I think it's hard to give anybody a perfect 10, but I mean, he is like cream of the crop, I think, in the Yugi tubing community. He does a very good job. Where he was then, I mean, I don't know, maybe like a 4 or something like that, just because, I mean, it was a pretty good start for a kid. He has grown by leaps and bounds in the past 8 years. I mean, this guy has been making videos for 8 years and he's been consistent, and look at where that got him. I mean, he's one of the best. So hats off to you, Sam, if you ever watch this video. And I hope you guys enjoy this series. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think of the transformation then and now of Team Samurai's channel. And let me know what you guys think. Do you enjoy this series? Do you like this series? Let me know down in the comments below who you would like me to do next. I definitely have thoughts of who I want to do next, but I would love to hear from you and make sure we include some of your favorite Yu-Gi tubers on this series. So guys, if you haven't done it already, if you enjoy just good and fun Yu-Gi-Oh content, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. And maybe for the sake of Team Samurai, you gotta elbow, uppercut, punch, that like button to help the YouTube algorithm, to help support this channel, and we can help spread this content and grow this channel together. It was actually very fun to do. I kind of feel pumped after doing that. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content of this video. We'll see you in the next video on Rogue Duelist TV.